Hi, my name is Deborah Henney. I'm a wife, author, mother, speaker. Today I'm going to release a word entitled the Boomerang Season. Now, I felt this sense of a boomerang for several months starting in the last fall, and I just released a prophetic word publicly that ended with get ready for the boomerang. And in the last few weeks, this boomerang sense has really been coming back pretty hard and pretty heavily. And as I kind of prayed into that and sensed into that, I kept hearing like a tribal war drum that went with it. And that this boomerang was, I hate to say like a weapon, but it was kind of like, it wasn't being, like there was an intent with this boomerang, like what goes out will come back upon you. And it was almost more of like, the negative side of that, like people who have intended evil, it's gonna boomerang, like there's a boomerang back. But anyway, so I got this on the 28th of May of 2024. And when I felt the Lord say, I have assembled and am calling together a great assembly in my name. As the trump is raised, a cry of war will go forth, and the boomerang season shall begin. The boomerang is poised and ready for release. As it cuts its way through the air and even the waves, the sound it sends forth shall be as a warning. For surely the boomerang is sent upon my word, and my word will not return void, but will hit its mark on the head before returning to me. The drummers have started drumming, but this is just the beginning of the mobilization. My people and my hosts will march over the land for a comeback movement, even as the sun dawns, for there has been a strong man in the house, and the time has come to depose. The bull will no longer stand in defiance, raising its snout and pawing its hooves. Its anger is but a mist of red that fades, and even vaporizes in the presence of my glory. It has tried to overthrow my throne, but my throne is everlasting and will not be shaken or toppled. Stand up. And that was all caps. It was very emphasized in the spirit. Stand up, for the time has come. The great assembly of my troops will go forth, releasing my justice and recompense. And even as I stand in my court and place my eyes on their comings and goings, I will extend the scepter and overturn the one who has raised himself up in his own heart. And there is a verse in the Psalms where it talks about God standing up, and it's like coming to attention to see and to fix attention on what is happening. And then he went on to say, surely there is nothing I do not see. Do I not see even the hidden thoughts of a person's heart, even those that are hidden from his own eyes and mind? Do I not see plans laid out in secret and implemented under the shroud of darkness? Surely I am who sees, and I am even in the secret place, and the darkness, and that which they thought they could accomplish shall come to ruins, for I am the one who sits on the throne in the highest heaven, and no one else, and the plans that they have laid shall boomerang back upon them. And then I had a couple scriptures here, Isaiah 55:11, talking about, so my word which goes out from my mouth, it will not return to me empty, without accomplishing what I desire and without succeeding in the purpose for which I sent it. In Psalm 82:1, God stands in the congregation of the mighty, he judges among the gods. And then Proverbs 15:3, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, watching the evil and the good. In Psalm 110, says, the Lord will stretch out your scepter, your strong scepter from Zion, saying, rule in the midst of your enemies. And there's quite a bit more in that psalm, but that one verse in particular. And then Psalm 115:16 says, the highest heavens belong to the Lord, but the earth he has given to mankind. My sense with this, and I know that Baal is often represented with a bull, but God has often given me nations that are represented through animals in words. So it'll be interesting to see as time goes through how exactly this God winds up bringing forth this word and how it fits in historically. But again, this great assembly, and what I kind of saw was a lot of angels, like the host of armies, of angel armies. He's assembled, and the trump is raised. I saw like a trump being raised and a cry of war going forth for this boomerang season, that the things that the enemy has thought to bring harm, to bring destruction, to bring death are going to boomerang back. And it's not going to find a place. Our job is to, again, stand up in the Lord and for the Lord. Stand strong and stand mighty, as the scripture says. Stand firm in the truth. Stand firm in the grace. And God will go before us, releasing his justice and his recompense. And so it'll be interesting to see this next season, how this plays out in lives and even in nations, as God prepares and is poised for this boomerang season. So till next time, be blessed.